One last time, welcome inside the broadcast booth here at Pat Bale Field. I'm Kieran Costa as the Anchors round out their regular season, and I round out my tenure as the play-by-play voice of them. But today they take on the NorCal Warriors. We'll work to get that technical difficulty fixed, and as we do, I'll give you the starting nine for who is today Tony Sakachi, the head coach. Isaiah Landry, the left fielder, bats leadoff. Brady Wetzel, the shortstop, second. Aiden Tackless, the designator hitter, bats third. Brendan Bellin, right field, bats cleanup. Kai Holm plays third and bats fifth. Michael Weber, the first baseman, sixth. John Peyton Boyle, the left fielder. Telly Hill, the extra hitter, as the team's hitting 10. Caleb Velo, 9, and Marcus Jang rounds out the 9. For the Anchors, again, both teams hitting 10. An out-of-league matchup, they take on the Warriors. Mateo Castro, the extra hitter, leads off. Dayaki Ayata, the second baseman, hits second. Jacob Wally, the center fielder, third. David Howard, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Lucas Duran, the shortstop, fifth. James Cardera, the third baseman, sixth. Derek McFarland, the DH. Kaleo Velez, the catcher. And Donovan Williams is the right fielder. And finally, Jaden Gilbert rounds out the 10 for Coach Rodriguez. Now that we have that squared away, you have your starting lineups. We're getting very close to ready for baseball here in Alameda. Now that we have that, the Anchors, again, this is a non-league game. The Anchors have clinched the number 1 seed in the Bay Area Collegiate League. In their inaugural season, they were near perfect in league, going 15-6. And finishing with the best record. They'll host a playoff game right here, Pat Bale Field. First pitch, 5 o'clock on Friday. Unfortunately, I will not be able to join you for that, but you can stay here and catch the stream of the BACL playoff game. Them being the 1 seed, that puts them already in the semifinal via the bye. So, the Anchors will play a semifinal matchup here on Friday. Today, though, they round out the regular season against the NorCal Warriors, a Warriors team that they have already lost to twice on the year, looking to finish off the season strong and pick up their first victory against the NorCal team that's had their number, including a 3-1 victory on the first day of the Independence Day tournament right here at Pat Bale Field. A tournament that the Petaluma Leghorns won this inaugural time.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 5,
I'm Kieran Costa, your voice of the Anchors, one last time.
6 for your Anchors, and playing first base.
As you can see, the foul lines are almost finished out. We'll get you a national anthem and then ready for baseball.
13,
Antonio Vasquez takes the mound.
Batting 8 for the Anchors, the extra hitter.
Vasquez, the team leader in BACL innings, throwing 18.2 frames, 5 appearances, 2 of those starts.
Number 9,
1-0.
Bello. And batting 10th for the
with a
Anchors, the
2.62
second
ERA.
baseman, number 20, Marcus
He
Gay.
struck out 19 to just 10 walks.
The starting pitcher
So,
for
in a
your
league and a
Anchors
team where command
is
can be an
number
issue,
37,
Vasquez has filled up
Vasquez.
the zone nicely. The Anchors today in their home navies, the white hats with the numbers outlined in yellow. The visiting NorCal Warriors in black with the red numbers on the back. We were scheduled for a 5:30 start, getting underway just a little bit late. So as the Anchors take the field, we are just about ready for the national anthem and moments away from baseball here at Pat Bale Field. We'll step aside just one last time. The national anthem and then first pitch from the College of Alameda. As that finishes out our national anthem, we're ready for baseball here from the East Bay. Antonio Vasquez takes the hill. His battery mate today will be Caleb Vela. Both Atticus Gonzalez and Aiden Sakai away from the ball club right now. The defense behind him, Michael Weber at first, Marcus Jang at second, Brady Wetzel gets the nod at shortstop, Kai Holm at the hot corner. Left to right, JP Boyle, Isaiah Landry, and Brendan Bell for this regular season finale of the inaugural Alameda Anchor campaign. Vasquez will face Mateo Castro, Diaki Ayata, and Jacob Wally in the first inning. The right-hander comes in with a 2.62 ERA.
And Jordan Bolden, ready as needed for your anchors tonight. Around the field for
No Derek Livingston or Dustin Cheney.
The center fielder Isaiah Landry. In right field, Brendan Bell. At third base is Kai Holm. The shortstop,
The countdown to baseball
at
is
second base is Marcus Jones.
almost
And
on.
first baseman is Michael Weber. Behind
The Anchors, as I mentioned, already clinched that number 1 seed.
And on the hill,
So just
is
playing to
Antonio Vasquez.
get morale up, get the bats going for a playoff campaign. Again, that starts Friday right here at Pat Bale Field. Mateo Castro, a right-handed hitter, digs in. Vasquez.
Number 28, Mateo Castro.
Stares in to get his sign. Vasquez is ready, Castro is ready, and we are underway for some Tuesday evening baseball. The first pitch is swung on and dunked into left field, and that's the way our ball game begins. A Mateo Castro single.
First pitch, 5:52. The game time temperature here in Alameda.
5:52 first pitch, a beautiful 72 degrees here on the back half of the College of Alameda for the Anchors and the Warriors.
Diaki Ayata.
So Castro singles to lead off the ball game. Doesn't go. The first pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Jacob Wally, the next man to hit for the Warriors. Ayata, pesky left-handed hitter, takes a cold strike 1 over the outside edge by home plate umpire Andrew Rosario. He's joined by Keith Baker out in the field today. Vasquez, the righty, checks the runner at first from the stretch, delivers, and it's spoiled foul alongside of third.
Same program, both of these guys, lady versus lady.
Castro away from first. He went off the inning with a single. Vasquez picks back. Castro in safely. Warriors beat the Anchors the first 2 times out this season. The Anchors looking for a little bit of redemption before the playoff chase starts on Friday. There's a soft line drive through the left side, and back-to-back opposite field singles go the Warriors, and they're threatening with runners at first and second and nobody.
So, yeah, they're both lady guys, but now they're not.
Jacob Wally, the center fielder, stands in. Runners lead from first and second with still nobody out. Anchors infield, plays for 2. Home, even at the bag over at third. The powerful left-handed hitter waits and takes a called strike 1. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 1 strike to Wally. Vasquez misses just off the corner for ball 2. So Wally ahead in the count. David Howard, who absolutely obliterated the Independence State Tournament and on the way to a NorCal Warriors 3rd place finish, waits on deck. Bats popped up. Home ranging back, fighting the sun, makes the catch, and 1 man away. An unproductive out for Wally. The runners have to hold. That brings up David Howard.
After
After Mateo Castro, a righty, leads off the ball game, they go 3 consecutive lefties. Vasquez looking to turn a double play and get out of the inning. He wields and goes to second, nothing doing. Warriors looking to get on the board early. Vasquez looking to snuff out the rally. A first pitch is a called strike one. Vasquez has been living over that outside corner. 2 of the 3 lefties after Mateo Castro had a first pitch single. Howard takes a called strike 2. Vasquez way ahead in the count. So no balls and 2 strikes. Vasquez looking to put away the cleanup man Howard. Checks the runner at second from the windup. Fires a 2-2. It's bounced foul weakly towards the first base dugout. And the battle continues at no balls and 2 strikes. Lots of arms available for the Anchors. I haven't said that since about the second game of the season. 2s slotted to start the game on Friday. The 0-2 misses outside with the fastball. It's 1-2. We saw Howard have a 3 extra base hit ball game. That was on day 2 of the Independence Day tournament. 1-2 pitch from Vasquez. Popped up weakly down the left field line. Chasing over Boyle. He cuts into foul ground and he can't make the catch. Boyle ranged into foul territory. It popped in and out of his glove and he cannot make the play. And
Just if he gets on base, it's not error.
David Howard has been given another life by J.P. Boyle as that one drops foul. So after that drops in and out of J.P.'s glove, we'll do it once more at a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch, Vasquez whirls towards second again. No throw. Vasquez ready for another 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Wave through a fastball away. There's 2 down, and after back-to-back singles, Vasquez retires the next 2 without letting them advance. And that brings up Lucas Durand. Durand getting the nod at shortstop in today's game. Now any out will get him out of the inning. Wetzel playing behind the runner. The first one misses low with a breaking ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
Funny shadow.
Beautiful evening for the final Anchors non-playoff game of the year. 1-0 drops in there. Nice curveball. It's a ball and a strike. Back-to-back breaking balls to the righty Durand. Very balanced lineup for the Warriors. Cut on and miss, but throw down to third. They did not get him at third base. The throw was in time. The swipe tag from home could not record the out. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The runner Ayata held it first. So Castro to third on the stolen base. There's runners at the corners with 2 outs. We'll see if they send Ayata here. Weber holding him on. Vasquez is 1-2. Ayata not running. It's driven out towards left center field. Boyle on his horse. He's not going to get there, and it's going to drop in the left center alley. Boyle finally runs it down on the track. Ayata's going to score from first. Holding at second with an RBI double is Durand, and it's 2-0 Warriors here in the first. Durand with 2 strikes on him, pulls one into the alley. Boyle never had a chance. It's 2-0. The Warriors leading the Anchors.
Batting 6, third baseman, number 26, James Cardera.
Vasquez checks the runner at second and pitches in there for a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead of these Warriors hitters.
2 more leading teammates going at each other. 6 better. Played with each other the last couple of years.
Cardera and Vasquez teammates over at Laney College, but they're facing off here. A fastball clips the inside. It's 0-2. Daiki Ayata, who just scored on the Ribby double, also over at Laney. 0-2. Vasquez looking to limit the damage to this 2 runs. The 0-2 pitch. Straw came out looking. Cardera goes down looking. 2 Ks in the inning for Vasquez, but for the Warriors, 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 left. Warriors get 2. The Anchors coming up in the bottom half. Isaiah Landry leads off, followed by Brady Wetzel and Aiden Tackless. The Anchor offense has work to do. They trail 2-0. Alex Gomez's first pitch. Fastball over the outside corner. It's no balls and 1 strike. Alex Gomez on the mound. His battery mate is Kaleo Velez. Cardera, Durand, Ayata, and Howard third to first. Gilbert in left, Wally in center, and Donovan Williams plays right. The 0-1 to the Anchor leadoff man is low and away. It's a ball and a strike. Landry heading out to Alabama State for this coming fall season. Here he faces a 1-1 from Gomez. Slow delivery from the right-hander. His hat flies off and he yanks a fastball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Righty on righty. Landry awaiting a 2-1. Gomez working very slowly, stares in to get his sign. Rocks, Landry lines it to right. Williams is over and in the sun. He makes the catch. A hard hit ball from Isaiah, but Landry runs it down. There's 1 away.
Batting second for the Anchors, the shortstop, number 1, Brady Wetzel.
That brings up Brady Wetzel. We've seen him play really everywhere around the infield for the Anchors. He's the shortstop today and hitting in the second position. Looking to start a rally. His team trails by 2. Gomez, Tackless, a lefty out on deck. The first one. Wetzel squares to bunny, pops it up. It's going to stay fair. He will be thrown out as he head backs towards the dugout. So Wetzel popped up the bunt, did not run it out towards first base. The easy play goes 1-3, beg your pardon, 2-3, and there's 2 away.
Line up the designated hitter, number 44, Aiden Tackless.
So Landry and Wetzel gone on just a combined 4 pitches. Tackless takes high. It's 1-0. Tackless, one of the all-stars for the Anchors, back at mid-season. The lefty went to Sacred Heart Prep out in San Francisco. The 1-0 is high 2-0.
Sacred Heart Cathedral. Yeah, Sacred Heart Press.
So it's 2 balls and no strikes on the power hitting lefty. Gomez stares into Velez. Now he's ready and fires. Tackless drives one out towards right. Williams is over and he makes the catch. So 2 hard hit baseballs, but the Anchors go down 1-2-3 in the first. We roll to the second. The Warriors lead the Anchors 2-0. We head to the second inning. McFarland, Velez, and Williams due up for the Warriors, who already lead it 2-0. First one, I called strike 1 to McFarland. A DH tonight. There's a DH and an EH in the experimental 10-man lineup. It is just college ball. You're looking to get as many guys reps as you can, and Vasquez is way ahead. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Velez, the catcher, waits on deck. 0-2 from Vasquez. Line through the left side base hit. And just like they started the first inning, it's a leadoff single.
Batting 8th, catcher, number 2, Kaleo Velez.
Kaleo Velez, the right-handing hitting catcher, steps in. McFarland away from first with nobody out. Vasquez put back into the windup. He pitched back to first. Blocked by Weber. No tag applied. But a nice move from the righty Vasquez. Bunted. Back to Vasquez. He pumps towards second. He'll go to first. So a successful sacrifice for Velez. McFarland moves to second. He's in scoring position with less than 2 outs, and that brings up the left fielder Donovan Williams. Williams already made a couple nice plays in the last of the first. Looks to do it with the bat here. Wearing the long sleeves under the black jersey and the hoodie, even though it is a beautiful 71 degrees here in Alameda. Vasquez's first pitch is bounced to first. Weber fields, will take it to the bag himself. And there's 2 away. Moving to third now is McFarland. So McFarland led off the inning with a single. Velez bunted him to second. Williams hit a ground ball to the right side. He moves to third. And that brings up Jaden Gilbert, batting 10th today.
Number 17, Jaden Gilbert.
As yet again, I mentioned it's a 10-man lineup. The first one from Vasquez, a breaking ball called strike number 1. He's been ahead of the last 7 he's faced. The 0-1 outside 1-1. The 1-1 off for nice block by Velo. Catcher defense paramount with that runner at third base just 90 feet away. Anything that gets away from Velo would score the Warriors' 3rd run. The pitch misses in the dirt. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's lined hard and fair. Boyle's gonna cut it off. It's another 2-out RBI for the Warriors, and they lead the Anchors 3-0. And out to the mound to talk to Tony goes Caleb Velo. And that brings us back to the top in Mateo Castro. Castro led off the ball game with a line drive single into left.
Gilbert was a red shirt for a year, and then he played really well for Laney last year.
Gilbert away from first. Castro in for the second time. All the hits have gone to left field thus far against Vasquez. Boyle been tested out there and left. Runners at the corners with 2 men out. Vasquez picks back to first, diving in safely. Warriors put up 2 in the first. That courtesy of a 2 RBI, 2-out double from Lucas Duran. Single, bunt, ground out, and then Jaden Gilbert with 2 outs picks up the RBI single, and as we stand, it's 3-0 Warriors. First pitch misses. It's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 caught on and missed. It's 1-1. Fooled him badly with an off-speed pitch in the dirt. Castro ambushed the first pitch of the ball game into left field for a single. Looks to keep the inning alive here. 2 runs on 5 hits for the Warriors. The Anchors went 1-2-3 in the first, but looked to scratch some runs across in the bottom half. Vasquez ahead in the count, as we've seen to many of the hitters today. Stares into Velo. Picks back to first again. The tag applied to Gilbert. Not in time. Demonstrative call from Keith Baker out at second base. On a close pick back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The leadoff hitter, Castro, waits on a 1-2 and pops it foul. We'll do it again. The Warriors hitters not going quietly against Vasquez. No action yet in the Anchor pen. Also, no coaches for the Anchors today. Ready for another 1-2. Vasquez pitches. It's fouled back to the screen. He just stays alive, getting the bat head to a pitch out of the zone. Another pick back to first from Vasquez, and he's lucky there's no disengagement rule here in the BAC. Yeah, he picked back again, and this time he got him. So Vasquez uses all 6 disengagements. He finally gets him, and the side is retired. 1 run, 2 hits, and nobody left. We head to the last of the second. Warriors 3, Anchors nothing.
fielder, number 27.
The heart of the anchor
Bell.
order 3, 4, and 5. Brendan Bell, Kai Holm, and Michael Weber. Beg your pardon, 4, 5, and 6. We'll try and get this anchor offense going. Jordan Bolden heads over to coach first base, and first pitch swinging from Bell. He fouls it back. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Teaching them how to do every job here, might as well teach them how to be coached too.
The Anchors trail at 3-0, looking to rally against the Warriors. Bell pops it up foul, and he's behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
He calls to the AAA and the window placements.
Kai Holm waits on deck. Gomez ready. Bell from the back of the box awaits an 0-2 pitch.
Careful pitching, here it comes.
This is outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hitting room in right center. The center fielder Wally 2 steps over towards left.
I want to give the pitcher a piece of cardboard first half. It's bothering me. Yeah. I don't get it.
The 0-2 is popped up. Very shallow right. Williams started back. Now he comes on and settles under it to make the play.
Yeah.
3 of the 4 outs have gone to Donovan Williams.
Third baseman, number 5, Kai Holm.
So Williams tested 3 times, has made every play. Kai Holm, the third baseman, digs in from the right side. Open stance, he lines it back foul to the screen. It's 0-1, right on the fastball from Gomez. No action in either pen. We'll see how many pitchers we see in a non-league game for the Anchors, looking to just get everyone going
Could you be loved by
for the playoffs that start on Friday. Home, behind in the count, 0-1.
Wouldn't want. Could you have the games?
High, it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right now.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Warriors 3, Anchors nothing. Just getting started, last of the second. Here comes the 1-1. Home takes outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch to Home is line foul back to the screen, and we're even at 2-2.
Kieran's a gentleman.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Anchors and the Warriors in the final tune-up before the BACL playoffs. Here comes the 2-2 to Kai. Curveball, ring him up inside corner. Down goes Home looking. The first strikeout for Gomez. And that brings Michael Weber to the plate.
Number 36, Michael Weber.
Go Mustang.
The Anchors hitters have been aggressive, swinging at the first pitch from Gomez here. So does Weber, and sends one out towards center, not deep. Wally comes in and makes the play. The Anchors go quietly in the second. We roll to the third from the East Bay. Warriors 3, Anchors nothing. The first pitch of the top half of the third inning is in the dirt for ball one. Mateo Castro, who was working a 2-2 count against Vasquez at the end of last inning, ended up left at the plate after Jaden Gilbert was picked off first base to end the inning. Takes low, it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
You're next. And this is his last name.
What?
He said,
2 balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. It's bounced weakly, and Velo fields it in foul ground. It will just be strike 2.
Go have fun.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Antonio Vasquez in his last inning of work will get 3 from him. We know we'll see Lapuz, Polito, and 2s after him. Again, just a tune-up game for the coming playoffs. Curveball, ring him up right down the middle. Strikeout number 3 for Vasquez. Lapuz will be next. He'll pitch for 4th inning. Daiki Ayata. Another Laney versus Laney battle. The first one is a called strike 1 from Antonio Vasquez. Vasquez delivers inside 1-1.
Message.
That one misses outside. It's 2-1. Ayata ahead in the count, 2-1. Jacob Wally next, the 2-1 outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Or beg your pardon, that's ball 4. So the first walk issued by Vasquez is to Ayata, who's on base for the 2nd time today. That brings up Jacob Wally.
Jacob Wally.
Wally popped out to 3rd his first time up. Wally, a left-handed hitter. Back foot at the back of the box, crowds the plate and takes a fastball that's blocked by Velo for first pitch ball 1. And after I said last inning that Vasquez was doing such a good job of getting ahead in the count, he's fallen behind a first couple here in this 3rd frame. Pick back to first, doesn't get him this time. Already picked 1 guy off today. As you see Lapuz and Polito heading down to the bullpen down that left field line. The 1-0 offer to Wally. Vasquez misses way outside. It's 2-0.
How you doing?
2 balls and no strikes. Landry, the center fielder. Well, all the outfielders actually playing him to go the other way. Landry, a good 3 steps out towards left center. The 2-0 with Ayata away from first. Wally takes a called strike 1 on a changeup. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is low. It's now 3-1, and after going the first 2 frames without any walks, he's in danger of walking his 2nd consecutive hitter. That one is low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Vasquez, and Velo is gonna go out in front of the mound to park this 2-runner on signals to his infield. So Castro struck out to start the inning. Ayata and Wally both draw free passes.
First baseman David Howard.
First one is a called strike. 1 to Howard. Howard struck out swinging his first time up. 2 in the first, 1 in the second. The Warriors looking for more. Howard pops one up. Shallow left center. Landry coming over. Still coming over. It's going to drop. Boyle makes the play. The third is in time. It's a forced play.
FC 75.
Shortstop, Lucas Duran.
So the putout goes 7-5. It's a forced play. Fielder's choice. First one is a called strike. Now with 2 away. A pick back to second does not get him on a close play. The 0-1 is a called strike 2. A whirl and a check on second before an 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. Vasquez looking to get out of the inning. Check second and fires. Popped up foul back to the screen. And the battle continues at 0-2. Anchors and the Warriors here on a Tuesday evening from the East Bay. Warriors 2 in the first, 1 in the second. They lead it 3-0. Here in the third, the 0-2 is grounded to third. Home takes it the short way, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. 2 left. We head to the last of the third in Alameda. Anchors trail it 3-0. J.P. Boyle, the lead off for the Anchors. First one misses low. The Anchors trail at 3-0, and the first 6 batters have gone down in order against Alex Gomez. John Peyton Boyle will look to be the first one to get on, and he takes the first one low. It's 1-0. That one's driven out towards center field. Wally drifting back, still drifting back, and he makes the catch. The ball kept on carrying up the bat of JP, but Wally runs it down. And just like that, 2 pitches, 1 out.
Batting eighth, the extra hitter, number 6, Telly Hill.
That brings up Telly Hill, listed as the extra hitter in today's ball game. A DH and an EH, as the Yankees and Warriors just to look to get as many guys reps as they can. The first one to Telly is lined and caught at third base by Cardera. In off the hands of Telly Hill, he served it over to Cardera, who took 2 steps back, and on the edge of the infield dirt, he made the catch. And just like that, there's 2 away after 3 pitches. The Yankees offense has been swinging early, it just hasn't been yielding results. 2 away after... Velo, and then if the inning continues, Jang. The first one to Caleb is high for ball 1.
My dad has tickets to the one in SoFi.
The 1-0. Velo takes high again, and he's ahead 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's a ticket holder for the rings. So like he got like first dibs. So he's trying to like he bought them, they were selling it, and he bought them.
The 2-0 offer, Caleb takes high, and it's 3-0, and it looks like they may have their first base runner of the ball game. If Velo gets base hitter ball 4 here on a 3-0. Caleb, we'll see if he has the green light. The 3-0 is outside ball 4. Oh, beg your pardon, I spoke too soon. Andrew Rosario calls it strike 1. So now 3-1 to Velo. The pitch is lined towards right. It's going to drop foul as it hooks into that bullpen and filler up. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Gomez goes from 3-0 to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Something's got to give on the delivery from Gomez to Velo. Here it is, and Caleb lines it back to the screen. We'll do it again. So the count remains full to the anchor backstop. The only catcher on the roster today. No Atticus and Aiden Sakai stopped for the summer. 3-2, Velo takes high ball 4, and the Anchors have their first base runner. It comes via 2-out walk here in the 3rd, and that brings up the Wesleyan Cardinal shortstop Marcus Jang.
Batting 10 for Alameda, the second baseman, number 20, Marcus Jang.
Velo, are you gonna? They're gonna courtesy run for the catcher Caleb Velo, as JP Boyle is gonna head out towards first base.
Courtesy runner employed.
So now Marcus Jang will hit. Velo at first, the first anchor base runner of the evening. Huge hole on the right side for Marcus. Ayata, the second baseman, shaded up the middle. Howard holds on the runner at first, and he pops it foul. And Jang's behind Gomez. No balls and 1 strike. Lapuz is up and ready in the bullpen for the Anchors. The 0-1, Gomez from the stretch for the first time. It's bounced foul down the third base line. It's 0-2 to Marcus Jang. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Boyle running for Velo over at first. Anchors yet to pick up a hit. Jang, and then the top of the order. The 0-2 to Marcus Gomez strikes him out swinging, breaking ball in the dirt, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, one left. Moving right along to the 4th inning. Warriors 3, Anchors nothing. James Cardera, Derek McFarland, and Kaleo Velez will be the 3 to hit off of the new man, Damian Lapuz, the righty out of Kenyatta College, coming off Tommy John surgery that last June. Just spending the summer working on command and working up back to that velocity that he was before. Talking to him before the game, he said that he's feeling the best he's ever felt post Tommy John. The 0-1 is spoiled foul, and he's ahead 0-2. Lapuz sporting the number 33, the righty rubs up the baseball and is ready to deliver. Cardera struck out looking his last time up. Lapuz fires, struck him out swinging. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, James Cardera, and 3 pitches into the outing, Damian Lapuz has strikeout number 1.
Designated hitter, Derek McFarland.
You put all tail extra for us in there.
It's like a clean break, is it not?
Did you know I had Tommy John? He was my brain that went from mine up.
The first one misses outside, the first ball thrown all day.
Put my hippocampus underneath the
It's 0-1.
part. I forgot that part during the surgery. It worked out well. So it's good. I don't know.
Over the top, it's driven to left field and deep. Boyle chasing back to the wall. It is gone. Beg your pardon, it's not. I lost in the shadow out there and left. One hops off the wall.
His reaction, bracing himself on the wall.
That brings up Kaleo Velez with a runner out in scoring position and only 1 man out. Michael Polito pitching next inning, so we know Lapuz only getting 1 frame, 1 from Harry Tews as well. First one misses high, it's 1-0. Velez sacrificed bunt his last time up. The 1-0 pitch, caught on and missed. It's 1-1. So it's 1-1. Lapuz and Velez. The anchor reliever sets at the belt, checks the runner at second and fires. It's a called strike, or beg your pardon, it's fouled back. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lapuz looking for the strikeout. He already got Cardere to start the inning. Then a McFarland double. He stands out at second base. Damian checks second, fires. Velez just gets a piece. And the count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. Anchor playoff run, as I mentioned, starts on Friday. I won't be here for the broadcast, but catch all the action still here on Alameda Anchor YouTube. The 1-2 offer is popped back towards us. And the count will hold at 1-2.
That was the closest to getting this for a winner this year.
I was wondering if anyone's
That
keep.
was close to getting it. That was within a couple of inches of the.
So it's still 1-2. Lapuz delivers low. Nice block by Velo. The runner McFarland holds at second base. So the count now even 2-2. The Kenyatta College Colt. Righty works off the first base side of the rubber. Pitch is low again. It's 3-2. Vasquez went the first 3 innings of the game. All his 3 runs were earned. 5 hits. He walked 2 and struck out 3. On the hook for the loss if the Anchor's offense can't rally. Lapuz now ready to deliver a 3-2. Popped up. It's going to get out of play. And the battle continues. A balk was called, I think, by the home plate umpire. The count holds at 3-2. I don't know what they called there. Lapuz has the same little. He moves the foot forward, backwards, and then fires. He's only ever out of the stretch, never the windup. Sets, delivers a 3-2. Is high ball 4. So his timing may be thrown off a little bit by the balk call. There's runners at the corners now, with only 1 man out, and that brings up Donovan Williams. Williams bounced to first back in the second inning. Anchor infield looks for an inning-ending double play. Jang and Wetzel shaded up the middle. The pitch is lined. Brady won't make the play, and it will be a RBI single for Williams, and it is 4-0. Scoring is McFarland. Moving to second is Velez. It's a single and an RBI for Williams. That brings up Jaden Gilbert, who had an RBI single of his own last time up.
Now, left fielder, Jaden Gilbert.
Gilbert hitting in the 10 spot today. Lapuz steps off, and Bella's gonna go out, and they'll go over the signs again. So 4-0 Warriors here in the 4th.
Includes hot chocolate and coffee, fans. Don't want to forget those beverages along with the barbecue.
Michael
chicken
Polito
sandwich.
up in the bullpen. He'll throw next inning. The pitch is low, blocked by Velo. It's 1-0. So strikeout, then double walk, single off Lapuz. It's now 4-0 Warriors. The 1-0 is in there for a called strike at 1-1.
It's a critical at that.
Top of the lineup, Mateo Castro looms on deck. Lapuz into the stretch and fires. Grounded foul. And Lapuz ahead in the count 1-2 on Gilbert. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners lead from first and second. Lapuz fires low. Good block from Vela. And the count's even at 2-2.
Gilbert's the same Andrew Hackett.
Gilbert, a right-handed hitter. Very slightly open stance from the right side. Waves the bat ready for a 2-2 from Lapuz. Checks the runner and fires. There's a ball on the field, and it's that one's fouled back to the screen. The battle continues at 2-2.
What in the world?
Ball looked to get away from the anchor bullpen where Michael Polito is loosening down the left field line.
Yeah, slice that.
I think, did some fan throw a ball maybe? Is that what happened? Because I see somebody leaving there. It might not have been them.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on the pitch from Lapuz. Straw came out looking, fastball over the outer edge. The second K of the inning for Damian. And back to the top of the lineup in Mateo Castro. For Damian.
Stepping to the plate for NorCal Wars, extra hitter Mateo Castro.
So Castro comes in with his Warriors leading at 4-0, 2 on and 2 out in the 4th. Already 1 run home.
And then,
The pitch,
humongous.
off-speed pitch.
Especially the way the bat started.
High ball 1.
Come back.
Lapuz ready to deliver the 1-0. Caught on and missed. It's 1-1. Anchors and the Warriors. 4-0 NorCal here in the top half of the 4th.
There's dog call, too. Still be bases loaded.
The 1-1 just low. It's 2-1. Close pitch from Lapuz. Polito will pitch the 5th. Harry Twos will pitch the 6th. And then we'll see how the last 9 outs are recorded by anchor pitching. 2-1, lined out towards left. Boyle there, and he makes the catch chest high, and the side is retired. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left. We head to the home half of the 4th. The Warriors now lead the Anchors 4-0. The top of the order due up for the Anchors in the fourth, led off by Isaiah Landry, popped out to right his first time up. Here, his first pitch swinging, and he bounces it foul, long side of third. Anchors still in search of their first hit. Landry hit the ball hard his first time up, just directly at the right fielder Donovan Williams. Here he takes a breaking ball high. It's a ball and a strike.
Right-handed pitcher, third baseman,
Gomez, yet to give up a hit. He's faced all 10 in the Anchor lineup through 3 innings. The lone blemish, a Caleb Vela 2-out walk. The 1-1. Landry swings and fouls it off down the first base line. He's behind 1-2. Brady Wetzel and Aiden Tackless to follow. Here comes the 1-2. Landry takes low 2-2. Anchors trail by 4, just looking for base runners. Here comes the 2-2 to Isaiah. He takes low, filler up, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 to Landry, leading off the fourth with his team down 4-0. The pitch is hacked towards third and down the left field line. It's gonna roll, cut off by Gilbert. Landry heads towards second, but throws wide of the bag, and it's a leadoff double for Landry. So the first hit, the first leadoff man aboard, the first extra base hit, and Landry's at second with nobody out. That brings up Brady Wetzel. Wetzel thrown out trying to bunt his first time up. Just popped it up. Velez threw him out.
That's our first hit.
Iata went up to talk to his pitcher Gomez. No action in the pen. Landry from second. Gomez to the stretch for the second time. Misses inside to Wetzel. It's 1-0. The Anchors were having a lot of short at bats, early swings, early contact. Landry there works the count full and yields a double to pick back to second. He's in there standing up. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Gomez from the sidestep. Wetzel takes a called strike 1. Anchors playoff run starts Friday, 5 p.m. First pitch here at the College of Alameda. Still waiting on whoever's the lowest seed from day 1 of play. The 1-1. Slider in there for a called strike 2. Wetzel is taking back-to-back breaking balls, both in the zone, and he's behind 1-2. Working against Gomez. Landry takes his lead off second. Gomez delivers a 1-2. Wetzel serves that one out towards very shallow right. Williams is over, and he makes the catch. Landry bluffs, will not tag. So Wetzel flies out to right. It continues to be a busy day for Donovan Williams, and there's one down.
Designated hitter, Aiden
That brings up Aiden Tackless. Tackless finished out the BACL campaign hitting .367, on base at over a 500 clip and an OPS over 1,000. Him, Aiden Sakai, and Jack Bollinger, the 3 offensive all-stars for the Anchors. Landry working away just inching off second base. The first one outside to tack. It's 1-0. Tackless pops it foul down the left field line, and the count's even 1-1. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Aiden Tackless. Landry's still at second. He led off the inning with a double. The Anchors looking to chip into this lead. They trail it 4-0. Gomez checks second and fires. Tackless takes a cold strike number 2. Brendan Bell, the cleanup man, next. Tackless hit the ball on a line his first time up. Donovan Williams ran it down. That to end the first inning. Here in the fourth, stands in with a man at second and 1 man out. The 1-2 offer from Gomez. Tackless bounces it foul. He stays alive as it skips into the first base dugout. Landry doubled. Wetzel flied to right, and Tackless in a battle. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Tackless strikes out swinging. There's 2 away. So, back-to-back Anchors are retired after the double.
Stepping to the plate for the Anchors.
And Brendan Bell is the last chance for that run to come home in the inning. Or he can extend it to Kai Home. Bell flew out to right his first time through. One of the 4 outs Donovan Williams has already made. Gomez delivers. It's off the glove of Velez. Heading towards third is Landry. He's going to take a hard round, but stay there. No third base coach today for Alameda. Jordan Bolden coaching over at first.
The whole bench is there. Third base coach, I guess.
So the runner leads away from third. Now Landry. Anything past Velez would yield an Anchor run. Gomez is 1-0 to Bell. Is high 2-0.
Get hot that fence.
Michael Polito will pitch the 5th for Alameda. Here comes the 2-0 offer. Bell takes a big cut and a miss. It's 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Landry at third with 2 away. Gomez rocks and fires. Bell cuts and misses again. It's even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Isaiah Landry doubled, moved to third on the pass ball. Here it comes. Bell grounds it to third. Fielded by Cardera, but throw across the diamond in time, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit. Landry's left at third. We move to the 5th. Polito comes out of the bullpen.
No runs.
Or beg your pardon, Lapuz will get another inning of work.
Being a double, but the runner left at third. No errors for the Warriors in the.
So Lapuz comes out for his 2nd inning of work. We'll give you all the action on the other side. Daiki Ayata. 2, 3, and 4 against Lapuz, whose first fastball misses away. It's 1-0. Polito up and throwing in the bullpen. You assume he's the next man to go. So Damien versus Ayata. Lapuz wearing the bright yellow Kenyatta cleats is low. It's 2-0. After Ayata will be Jacob Wally and David Howard. Ayata with a single and a walk. He's been on base twice. He's also scored a run. Here comes the 2-0 from Lapuz. Is served out towards shallow left. Boyle comes on and he'll make the catch. It just hangs up there. JP runs it down and there's one away. Ayata retired for the first time. That brings up Jacob Wally. The center fielder popped out to Kai Home. He also walked.
Batting for the Warriors, center fielder Jacob Wally.
Runners on in every inning for NorCal. Here it comes, and it's popped up down the line. Home ranging over in the sun with the glasses on. He makes the catch, and 2 quick outs for Lapuz here in the visiting half of the 5th.
First baseman David Howard.
That brings up David Howard. The big first baseman struck out and lined into a weird fielder's choice where the runners had to hold on what was a hard hit single from Howard. Boyle threw to third. That was to get the runner Ayata. So the putout went 7-5 on the fielder's choice. Howard takes a first pitch for ball 1. Lapuz delivers high again. It's 2-0. After 2 quick outs, he's fallen behind the cleanup man Howard. 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes his 2-0 offer as he's staring in to get the sign from Velo. Delivers, cut on and missed. It's 2-1. Change up from Lapuz. Anchors, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. The Warriors lead it with 4 runs on 7 hits, and they have not committed an error either. The 2-1 clips the outside edge. It's 2-2. Howard doesn't like the call as he steps out and looks into his dugout. But now he'll get the 2-2 from Lapuz, looking for the first 1-2-3 inning for the Anchors today. Rocks and fires. It's fouled back to the screen. The count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Warriors 4, Anchors nothing. Top half of the 5th. Offense has been stymied by Alex Gomez. The 2-2 is just low, and it's filled up at 3-2. Something gotta give here between Howard and Lapuz on the 3-2 offer. 2 outs, the bases stay clear. The pitch fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again at 3-2. The battle continues between Howard and Lapuz. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lapuz delivers. Driven out towards left. Into the alley. Landry moves over. Boyle goes over. And it's going to be J.P. Boyle to make the catch. And down quietly go the Warriors in the 5th. Halfway through our ball game today after 4.5. Warriors 4, Anchors nothing.
Playlist only.
The first one to home is driven out towards left field and deep, but Gilbert tracks back 2 steps short of the warning track. He makes the catch. There's one away.
Yeah, the walk-up songs you cool, but just that playlist in between it. Thank you.
First baseman, Michael Weaver.
So 1 pitch, 1 out as Kai Home lines to left. The first one to Weber is lined foul, and the Yankees continue to be very aggressive offensively, hacking early against Alex Gomez. Home retired on the first pitch. Weber down 0-1. The delivery from Gomez drifts off the corner. It's a ball and a strike.
You know Zachary's Pizza? They got a deal, $19.83 for a medium sauce, mushroom and spinach pizza.
That one is upstairs, and Weber ahead 2-1.
It's a half-baked one, so just get from them.
I think we had like something chicken.
I mean,
Zachary so good.
yeah, that's the version that's on sale today for like basically half off.
That one's bounced weakly to third. High hop, the throw across the diamond is in time to get Gilbert.
It hit like a rock or a bump there. Did you see that?
There's 2 away. 1 defensive change
It went like boom.
for the Warriors.
Kind of bad luck for Weaver.
Arthur Jones, the new first baseman, as he comes in for Howard.
Now batting left fielder, J.
The putout goes 6-3. There's 2 away for JP Boyle.
Alright. So can I see that real quick? Yeah, thanks.
The first one to JP is below the zone. It's 1-0.
22 Arthur Jones, huh? I don't got my vitals today. You got your vitals?
Here it comes. Bounced foul. Down the line, it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Your attention, please. Now playing first base for the Warriors, number 22, Arthur Jones. In for Howard. Jones at first.
The pitch is bounced towards third. Iota fields on the high hop, flips to first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Anchors in the 5th. 6th inning on the other side. Anchors trail it 4-0. Michael Polito, the next man out of the bullpen. He comes in for Damian Lapuz. Lapuz, in 2 innings of work, gave up 1 run on 2 hits. He walked 1 and he struck out 2. Polito misses, I beg your pardon, gets the call on the outer edge. It's no balls and 1 strike. Top half of the 6th inning here in Alameda. The Anchors offense has been stymied by Gomez, just giving up 1 hit through 5 innings. Polito now way ahead. 0-2, shakes off the first one, likes the second one, it's bounced to Wetzel. Easy play for Brady, who fires across the diamond in time. But put out goes 6-3, and there's 1 away.
Not Cardera, who's this? I don't see a number yet. 16.
Zane Holmes.
Zane Holmes is going to pinch hit for James Cardera. The third baseman.
Number 16, Zane Holmes.
Struck out in both his trips. His day is done. That one misses off the corner. There's also action in the bullpen for the NorCal Warriors. Holmes, a big cut and a miss. The count's even at a ball and a strike. Daniel Mendoza, the right-hander, up and loosening. Holmes pops it up. Playable. It's going to be Velo in foul ground. He makes the catch. There's 1 down. P2. That makes it 7 consecutive Warriors that have been retired by Anchor pitching.
Designated hitter, Derek McFarland.
And that brings up Derek McFarland, the DH. First one is a called strike 1. Polito working very quickly, goes back to the same spot, doesn't get the call. It's 1-1 on McFarland. A single and a double up until this point. Polito just gets it and he's ready to go. He's ahead 1-2. Working. And now McFarland's going to try and slow the pace as he's holding the umpire Rosario for time. Polito's ready. Bounce right back to Michael. Lobs it to first, and the inning is very quickly over. 5.5 in the books.
Top of the 6th.
Warriors 4, Anchors nothing. Telly Hill will try and get the rally started for the Anchors. They've only had 2 base runners, a Landry double and a Velo walk. Neither have come in to score. Hill lines it hard but foul down the left field line.
Holmes stays in the game.
Holmes stays in the game. He's going to play right field.
Okay. Castro comes in.
And
DH spot. So play
Castro moves from DH to third base. Cardera out of the ball game.
probably.
Jones still at first.
It makes Williams your DH now.
That one's grounded through the right side. A leadoff single for Hill, and a team that had no hits have gotten leadoff hits to start the last two frames. And that brings up Caleb Vela, who walked his first time up, was ended up lifted for a courtesy runner.
Is this one from the same one? That key?
Yeah, that's it.
Big hole on the right side for Vela. The second baseman Ayata playing almost fully up the middle. Jones holding on the runner at first, and he pops it foul the opposite way. He's behind, no balls and one strike.
Okay, so Wally's there. Wally would
Warriors 4, Anchors 0.
Gilbert. Gilbert's now center from left field.
The pitch is low. It gets past the catcher Velez, and Telly Hill's up to second base. A runner in scoring position with nobody out yet again for the Anchors. They had that in the fourth inning after a Landry leadoff double, but a fly out, a strikeout, and a ground out later. It could not yield a run. As time's called by Gomez.
Gilbert and center.
As Keith Baker comes to do some housekeeping out on the mound. Telly Hill at second base. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Caleb Vela, the catcher tonight. Caleb cuts and misses late on a Gomez fastball. It's 1-2.
No way you can see that number in left field, right? It might be Wally, I don't know.
Gilbert in the game. He's playing center.
Does he have a location there?
The 1-2 pitch is way outside 2-2.
You might have the best guy, so let's see if you see the left field number.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Vela.
I'll see the center.
Telly Hill led off the inning with the single, moved up to second on the wild pitch.
Either 7 or 17 up there.
The 2-2 to Caleb is low. That one hops away, out in front of the plate, and moving to third is Hill. And I think there's been a substitution behind the plate for the Warriors. That is no longer Velez.
Jacob Boyes.
Looks like Jacob Boyes will be the new catcher. It's a full count to Vela. Hill led up the inning with a single. He's now at third on a pair, or 1 wild pitch, 1 pass ball. The full count delivery to Vela is outside, ball 4, and the Anchors have themselves a rally here in the home half of the 6th. Runners lead from the corners with nobody out. Out to the mound comes Rodriguez, and that might be the night for Alex Gomez, who is cruising right along up until this 6th inning. We'll see. Rodriguez is the only coach, so it could just be a consultation. We'll see if he takes the ball. He's had a guy ready in the bullpen as the whole infield draws in. Rodriguez could, at this point, could just be buying time, or we'll see if he ever takes the ball from his starter, Alex Gomez. Andrew Rosario comes out. Rodriguez has overstayed his welcome on the hill as he'll head back to the dugout, and Alex Gomez's rope. EH before. So Marcus Jang comes up, runners at the corners, nobody out. Anchors trying to cut into what's right now a 4-0 deficit.
Back here.
The first one from Gomez. Jang fouls it off down the right field line. So no balls and 1 strike to Marcus Jang. The 0-1 is a breaking ball that finds the inside corner. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Marcus.
Move to the left. Assuming that's
The 0-2 offer from Gomez. Velo from first, Hill from third. Jang strikes out swinging on a breaking ball. And there's a big first out of the inning. And Gomez just motioned Rodriguez back into the dugout. So Jang's the first out of the inning. And it's back to the top in Isaiah Landry. Boys,
Yeah, I think you already did.
comes out to motion the runners on the corner signs. The pitch to Isaiah is high. It's 1-0. Hill singled. He's at third. Velo walked. Jang struck out. Runners at the corners with 1 out. The leadoff man Landry has lined out to right and doubled. Here he drives that one out towards left center. It's definitely deep enough to do the job. Chasing back, and making the running catch on the warning track for the first out. Landry gives it a ride. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Isaiah, and it's a 4-1 ball game. There's 2 away. It goes as a very long F7.
Shortstop, Brady Wetzel.
And it brings Brady Wetzel to the plate,
Changes for the Warriors,
who's grounded out to the pitcher, or the catcher, beg your pardon, on a bunt attempt. He's also flown out to right. Velo still at first. And Wetzel takes high. It's 1-0. Gomez looking to limit the damage. There's runners at the corners
Zane Holmes.
with nobody out. It's going to be a courtesy runner, Jordan Bolden, in for Caleb Velo. Velo's been on base twice, both walked. And both time has been lifted for a courtesy runner. It's 1-0 now to Brady Wetzel.
You could tell if that's Wally and left or somebody.
Tackless waits on deck. Wetzel takes high. He's ahead 2-0. There goes Bolden. The pitch is low, but throw to second from his knees is late. And Bolden in scoring position. He picks up the stolen base.
Looks like this.
The pitch was called ball 3.
Completing the change, we believe that's Jacob Wally in left field, moving from center.
3-0 to Brady Wetzel. He lines it into center field, a base hit. Bolden's going to score easily from second base. The throw's cut off, and it's a 4-2 ball game. Brady Wetzel, a ribby single. That's the second hit of the inning. He's at first with 2 outs. Here comes Rodriguez, his second mound visit of the inning, and that's going to be the day for Alex Gomez. Rodriguez points down that right field line. He goes to the pen. We'll tell you all about the new pitcher on the other side. 4-2 Warriors over the Anchors. Aiden Tackless will hit with 2 outs and Brady Wetzel at first. The Anchors have cut the lead from 4-0 to 4-2. So Tackless represents the tying run here with 2 outs in the 6th. The first pitcher from the new man Mendoza is outside for ball 1. Daniel Mendoza just finished up his sophomore year at Chabot. Brady Wetzel, another Chabot College kid, is back to first safely after a pickoff attempt from Mendoza. That one is high. It's 2-0 to Tackless. The book yet to be closed on the starter Gomez, as he's responsible for the runner Wetzel over at first base. 2-0 is grounded back to the screen by Tackless, and it's 2-1. A big hack from the powerful lefty on the 2-0 offer. Mendoza sets and goes. The throw down to second, and Wetzel is safe as the throw gets away. So it's ball through to Taco. It's a stolen base for Wetzel. The throw would have easily had him, but the shortstop could not corral it. The throw beat Wetzel and the tag beat him, but the throw came out of the glove. Tackless way ahead. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Wetzel now in scoring position. He'll score on a ball to the outfield. The 3-1 is low ball 4. It gets away.
That's probably 19.
And Wetzel is going to hold at third base. I beg your pardon. Maybe that makes it 3-2 on Tackless. So it's now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Aiden Tackless. Wetzel now at third. Could cut the lead in half. Aiden grounds it to short. Fields and throws in time. The inning is over. So Tackless is retired. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 left. We roll on to the 7th inning from the East Bay. Warriors 4, Anchors 2. Polito out for his second inning of work, and he starts it with the ground ball. That's hit foul to the new third baseman, Chris Bliscoll. Kai Holm moves from third to second, and Jordan Bolden will come into the game and play center field. Landry moves to left, and that brings J.P. Boyle out of the game. Buheis is the hitter, hitting for Velez. He was a defensive replacement a couple innings ago. Polito gets a weak pop-up. Weber chasing it back, still back, and he'll settle under it to make the catch, and Polito retires the fourth consecutive hitter out of the bullpen. And that's 9 in a row set down by anchor pitching. So that's a P3, and that brings up
left fielder McCoy Carson.
Warriors with almost a whole new lineup and a new arm loosening down in the pen. And it's a strike number 1. Polito continue to work very quickly, delivers an 0-1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Christian Espinoza out on deck. Ring him up! Good morning, good afternoon, good night, as he goes down on 3 pitches, and there's 2 away. Polito has been magnificent out of the bullpen today. That's his first strikeout.
Now batting the EH, Christian Espinoza.
That brings up Christian Espinoza. First one, a called strike. Polito's been ahead of all 3 hitters here in the 7th. The pitch. That one, though, just misses off the corner, despite a nice framing effort from Caleb Vela. And it's 1-1. Cut, a big cut and a miss. It's 1-2 on Espinoza. One ball, 2 strikes. Polito stares into Velo and fires. Straw came out swinging. The throw down from Velo in time. Back-to-back Ks. 6 up, 6 down off Polito. Time to stretch here in Alameda. Anchors trail 4-2. Last of the 7th, the Anchor offense has 9 outs to rally after the pitching staff's and Michael Polito has thrown up 3 consecutive zeros.
7 for the Anchors, right fielder Brendan Bell.
Brendan Bell's flown out and grounded out, and he takes the first pitch. That's called ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-0. This one is a called strike over the inside corner at the knees. Bell disagrees, but it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Kai home. And Michael Weber to follow. Bell takes a big hack and a miss. It's 1-2. Bell cuts and misses. A tag is applied. And there is out number 1. A swinging strikeout for Mendoza.
Second baseman, Kai Home.
First one to Kai is called ball 1. Home has struck out and lined out in 2 trips. The pitch is low, and it's 2-0 to Kai Home. Anchor's really just looking for base runners. In a game they're trailing 4-2.
Still a golden rain for Boyle and
The 2-0 offer to Home is lined foul down the third base line. The 2-1 coming to Kai Home. The Anchors trail it 4-2. That one's low, and now it's 3-1 on Home. So it's 3-1 to Kai Home. Dylan Lee was up and loosening in the bullpen for the Anchors. The 3-1 from Mendoza is bounced slowly towards short, charging and throwing. Not in time. Kai Home's aboard with an infield single, and that brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Michael Weber. It's the 4th hit for the Anchors, who were held hitless through the first 3 innings and only had 1 heading into the 6th. So there'll be a conference at the mound between the pitcher and the middle infield on the play if Kai Home is running. The umpires are having a meeting on the play at first on the appeal. We'll see if they change the call. The call was made by the field umpire Keith Baker, who was right on top of it. The call is confirmed. So it's a single for Kai Home as he beats out the ground ball to shortstop.
Now the Anchors first baseman, Michael Weber.
So Michael Weber steps in. He's flown out to center and grounded to short. He takes the first pitch, that misses inside.
Marcus James playing where this will hit the jam.
The next one misses as well. It's 2-0. The 2-0 to Weber. This one clips the inside corner. It's 2-1. 1 on, 1 out. Anchors trail the Warriors 4-2 here in a non-league Tuesday evening contest from the East Bay. The Anchor playoff run starts Friday, 5 o'clock here at Pat Bale Field. They'll play the lowest remaining seed from the first day of the ACL playoffs on Thursday. Three and 1 on Weber. Home leads from first, not running. Michael cuts and misses at a curve, and we're filled up at 3-2. We'll see if that sends Kai Home in motion with 1 away. The full count offered to Weber from Mendoza, and he struck him out. There is 2 away, the second strikeout of the inning. Weber was ahead 3-1, ends up being the second strikeout victim of Mendoza. The final line for Alex Gomez, 5 2/3, 2 runs both earned. Struck out 3 and walked 1. Jordan Bolden takes his first at bat. He courtesy ran for Velo, stole second, and spent last inning manning center field for Alameda. He takes a called strike 1. Action still in the bullpen for the Admirals. Dylan Lee was up earlier for the Anchors after Pulido's retired all 6 that he's faced. That one is low. A nice block by Boyas, and it is 1-1. Oh, 1-1 pitch now to Bolden as he takes that one in the dirt. The pitch is low and outside. It's 2-1. Dylan Lee out on deck if Jordan Bolden can continue the frame. He grounds it to second. Ayata knocks it down, goes the short way to second, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the 8th. The Anchors running out of time. They trail at 4-2. First pitch from Dylan Lee misses above the zone for ball 1. Lee working as almost a true submarine arm slot as that one misses again, and it's a ball and a strike. Top half of the 8th inning. Lee fires one in there. It's 1-2. Lee's sidearm delivery drifts outside. Two. Spoiled foul, and the battle continues. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is flared out towards center. Bull then cruises over and makes the catch a few steps out towards right center. There's one away. So there's one away.
Second baseman, Daiki Ayata.
That brings up Daiki Ayata, one of the Warriors players to stay in this ball game, as he's singled, walked, and popped out to right. It's bounced foul down the first base line. Big anchor hello from the players, fans, and us here in the press box to Dustin Cheney, who's always watching along his anchors after coaching the first few days, as the Anchors playoff run, as I mentioned, starts Friday here at Pat Bale Field at 5 o'clock. The 0-2, or beg your pardon, the 0-1 is dropped in there for a strike 2. I guess the first one was called a ball, so it counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lee fires. It's grounded out towards short. Wetzel picks it. His hurried throw to first in time. There's 2 quick outs. So there's 2 away.
11. Sorry. 11.
The batter for the left fielder, Wally, number 11, Jack Calloway.
And Jack Calloway hits. We saw the whole NorCal Warriors lineup. That of you are watching the Independence Day tournament, and it's a hit by pitch. The first pitch he sees is clipped. There's a runner on base off of Lee.
Now up for the Warriors, first baseman, Arthur James.
First one is up and in. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Runner leads away from first with 2 men out. Beg your pardon. First baseman takes a called strike 1. Lee throwing out of the submarine delivery today. We've seen him out at 3/4 and over the top this season. The 1-1 is grounded foul into that first base dugout, and it's 1-2.
He's not deep for 3 innings first time.
Lee ready to deliver a 1-2. Just misses off the corner. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Very close pitch. That one misses low, and it's 3-2 to beg your pardon. That's ball 4. So another miscommunication between the. It looks like it hit him on a 2-2 as it drops and clipped him in the foot. So back-to-back hit batsmen put runners at first and second after the first 2 went quickly. So 2 on 2 out. The top 2 were retired by Lee, who's now hit back-to-back hitters. Righty on righty. Lee working off the first base side of the rubber, misses high. 4-1.
Defense.
The Anchors, I think, will send the pinch hitter to the plate to start next inning. So that's popped up on the infield. Lee and Weber, the first baseman, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Dylan Lee hits 2 batsmen, but leaves them both. 7.5 in the books. The Anchors need a rally. They trail 4-2.
No runs, no.
Dylan Lee will hit after throwing a shutout top of the 8th. He'll try and start a rally in the bottom half.
Will they hit him?
He takes a fastball low. It's 1-0.
This is old school, huh? Old school baseball. Where pitchers batting after hitting people. Don't see that very often.
He's hitting for the extra hitter, Telly Hill. So I guess they'll lose the right to the EH. That's popped up. Foul ground. The catcher, Boy Heist, makes the catch. And there is one away.
That was crazy.
As that goes as a P2. And Caleb Velo will hit for the 3rd time. No official at bats. He's walked twice.
Anchor catcher Caleb Velo.
The first pitch is a cold strike as it finds the corner to Velo. It's 0-1 to the Anchor backstop. Bliscoe hitting for Jang in the on-deck circle. Harry Twos will pitch the 9th inning. They want to get him an inning of work before he may get the start on Friday in the first playoff game. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Velo. The pitch is driven out towards center field, chasing McFarland back, and he settles under it. There's 2 away in the inning. So 2 outs, nobody aboard for Chris Bliscoe, who'll hit for the first time today. Jang 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts as his night is done.
Third baseman, Chris Bliscoe.
Bliscoe, a left-handed hitter, takes low for a ball. That pitch misses inside, and while we have a minute, we'll give you the lines for the 3 Anchor relievers. Lapuz gave up 1 earned in 2 innings. He walked 2 and struck out 1. Polito went 6 up, 6 down, striking out 2. That's also in 2 innings of work. And then, as you saw in the 8th, Dylan Lee hit 2 batters, but left them both. That misses outside, and Chris Bliscoe's way ahead. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Every base runner important for the Anchors as they trail the game by 2. 3-1 to Bliscoe in there, and we're filled up at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Filled up and yet we're hungry.
The 3-2 offer from Mendoza. Bliscoe pops it foul. Will do it again at 3-2. Shout out B Fits.
Be fit.
I have real trepidation in my heart about the post-game moment. What if it was? It'd been out of my mind, but now it's the ninth inning. We're getting too close.
Bottom 8, you got another
My
inning.
luscious hair's gonna go.
The batter for the Anchors, left fielder Isaiah Landry.
The pitch is high. Here comes the 1-0 offer. Landry, it's a mile-high pop-up. Third baseman's gonna come in and make the play, and the inning is over. So the Anchors once again don't score. We head to the ninth. The Warriors leading 4-2.
Don't worry, babe, I'm gonna kick 'em off on the porch. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight.
It doesn't matter.
Leading off the ninth inning for the Warriors, right fielder Zane Holmes.
Zane Holmes takes the first pitch of the inning for a cold ball 1. And that one as well, it's 2-0.
I think we might get copyright claim because I wasn't muted the whole time.
That one is in there, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 offer up and away, it's 3-1. 2s and a his last outing before he may get the start on Friday in the Anchor first playoff game.
We'll fire up the pitcher.
That one is lined back to the screen. The count holds at 3-2.
Get some down.
As that gets away from Bell, it's ball 4, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Center fielder Derek McFarland.
18 for them, just warmed up.
More action in the pen for the Admirals. Beg your pardon, the Warriors.
Darian Tolentino, another lady guy.
Darian Tolentino was up and loosening. The first one from Twos misses high. We saw Twos go 7 shutout innings last time out here at Pat Bale Field. That one misses inside. It's 2-0. So Twos struggling just a little bit with his command here in the 9th inning. That one, though, is a called strike. It's 2-1.
He's 2 for 3. Center field.
Caught on and missed. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is grounded foul down the third base line. The 2-2 offer runs off the corner, and we're filled up at 3-2.
It's kind of funny how it just says Warrior. Ain't good. Illinois.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Twos. It's line fair down the. Wow, it has been ruled a foul ball, so I spoke too soon.
Hey, look. There's no third base umpire, so it's really hard to...
Coach Rodriguez has the same thought as me, where he's pointing. He can show you where the ball hit in fair territory, where it kicked up the line. And it is instead a long and hard strike number 2. So we're filled up at 3-2. Twos has another opportunity. The pitch. Shaw came out swinging on a curveball. There's one away. So after the leadoff walk, Twos gets the strikeout, and that brings up Jacob Buheis. Came into the game in the 5th inning for the Les. The pitch is grounded towards third. Bliscoe goes to second for 1. The relay to first is in time. Around the horn go the Anchors. 5-4-3 double play. One last chance for Alameda. They trail by 2 heading to the last of the 9th.
Bottom of the ninth for the Alameda
One last
Anchors.
chance for the Alameda Anchors.
Brady Wetzel.
They trail this ball game 4-2 here in the last half of the ninth inning. Brady Wetzel, Aiden Tackless, and Brendan Bell will try and mount a 2-run rally against these NorCal Warriors. The first pitch from the new pitcher Tolentino, and the Wayne College kid misses for ball 1. Getting the leadoff man aboard, paramount for the Anchors. They need 2 to tie it. Brady sends one out towards shallow right. Moving over to make the catch is McFarland, and there's one away. That brings up the power-hitting lefty Aiden Tackless.
Designated hitter, Aiden Tackless.
0 for 3 on the day. He's flown out, struck out, and grounded out. Tolentino with the glove up at the face, staring in to get his sign, and now he steps off. Could not get on the same page as Buheist. First one is in there for a called strike 1.
Smokey Joe got a lot of puff in that catcher's mitt.
So no balls and 1 strike. The pitch misses off the corner. It's 1-1.
Puff the magic dragon back there.
Here comes the 1-1. High 2-1.
How are we getting so much smoke on that pitch? I hate it when catchers.
Like it's got a rosin.
The 2-1 pitch. Tackless lines it back to the screen, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What a chance. Another foul ball. Or basically.
Here comes the 2-2. Whoa, and we're filled up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tackless is 1 ball away from getting on base and eventually representing that tying run. Three balls and 2 strikes to Tackless. Waits on the full count delivery from Tolentino. Still staring in to get his sign from Buheist. Slowly rocks into the windup and fires. Tackless pops it up. Very shallow left. Coming on the left fielder, he settles under it, makes the catch. And the Anchors are down to their final out. And it comes in the form of Brendan Bell.
Now batting the right fielder, Brendan Bell.
Bell, 0 for 3 on the evening. He's popped out, grounded out, and struck out. The first one is up over his head, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Outfield straight away. Anchors, 2 runs on 5 hits. The Warriors 4 on 7. Neither team has committed an error. Bell pops it up down the first baseline. Moving over, still moving over, and it will hit off the fence. It's nothing. It's, beg your pardon, it's 1-1. As James just ran out of room down that first base line, and Bell will have another shot at it. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Tolentino staring in to get his sign. Here comes the 1-1 to Brendan. Check swing, and it misses above the zone. It's 2-1.
Good eye, Mike.
Talentino would not thrive in a pitch clock era as he slowly winds and delivers a 2-1 high again. It's 3-1.
Get a hold of it, Weaver's got power.
Kai Home waits on deck if Bell can extend the ball game. Here comes the 3-1 to Brendan from Talentino. Low ball 4, and the Anchors have the tying run at the plate in the form of Kai Home. Kai struck out, lined out. He also singled that back in the 7th.
The batter for the Yankees.
Kai hitting over 300 in BACL play.
Kai Home.
Runner leads away from first. That's Bell. He walked. Big hole on the right side for Home. Open stance from the right side. He takes a fastball over the inside corner for a called strike 1. So it's 0-1 now on Kai Home. The pitch. That one finds the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And the Anchors are down to their final strike. Home waits on an 0-2 from Talentino from the stretch. The pitch is low and outside. Bell holds it first. No need to try and pick up a base as his run remains irrelevant in a 2-run ball game. The 1-2 offer. Home takes low, and outside it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Anchors down by 2. Last half of the 9th inning. Bell leads away from first. Talentino delivers. Kai Home grounds it back up the middle. Ayata makes the play. He steps on second base, and the ball game is over. The Warriors beat the Anchors 4-2. And as that rounds out your Anchors regular season and my time as the voice of the Anchors, I'd like to say thank you to Tony Sakachi for hiring me, giving me this opportunity, and really giving me as much freedom as I'd like to put on this broadcast. I'd like to say thank you to all of you for listening and spending your summer nights watching Anchors baseball with me. Your final score, the Anchors fall 4-2. Their playoffs start on Friday. One last time from the East Bay, I'm Kieran Costa saying so long from Pat Bale Field.